Every single one of you that you think we need to win Hollywood for Christ or win Disney World for Christ, get off my channel. Leave. Get off. I don't want you.
2018 will forever be known as the year on YouTube where giant claims were made all through the year. But a lot of these people now seem to be losing their minds because their claims didn't come true. As I told you on each one, it wouldn't, but their claims didn't come true. And now we get to look back at the year and say, why'd you lie? But here's how it's going to work. I'm going to label every YouTuber with a number. Number 1, number 2, number 3, so that in the comments, it'll be easy for you to put 1, no, he's crazy, or 2, no, I agree with him, or something. Because, yeah, you may still, there could be people out there, I guess, who still believe these guys, even though none of the stuff that they said would come true did come true. But let's get into it, and please leave a comment and let me know what you think on this Red Pill to Pay the Bill update special for 2018. Were they crazy or were they on to something? Let's go.
Number 1, DNA J Lion 7.
Let's start going to college campuses. Let's start going on the streets. Let's start lifting up our voices.
You deserve the lake of fire that you're headed to as you continue with pour the oil. On the feet of Jesus, and use his hair to wipe his feet.
Absolutely not. I have it all on camera.
Banner right there. As you're walking through there, it's declared when the Sabbath begins.
From this campus. 26,700.
That's like about
Oh no, I'm sorry. It went
20,000
down.
less than like
It's about 26,692. Yeah, but what's amazing is I only had 2,500 3 months ago.
That's crazy. I think it's because like you're such a shameless self-promoter. I mean,
Well, I'm not a self-promoter. I promote
you are.
Jesus.
You're promoting
I
Trump.
come in the name of Jesus.
You're promoting Trump.
Well, Donald Trump cracks down on child sex trafficking. Brainwashed. Donald Trump is not
brainwashed
racist.
at all. Yes, he
Why
is.
did Martin Luther King's
First off-
granddaughter hug Donald Trump? Why?
I don't think.
Why
you
did
have-
Martin Luther
I don't
King
think
Jr.'s
that's-
granddaughter
Lawyer,
hug Trump?
You don't need to yell
Because
at
you're
me.
brainwashed.
You don't need to yell
You are
at me.
brainwashed. How dare you speak evil of our president when he's
Donald
coming
Trump is
against
a piece of
satanic
shit.
pedophiles?
Hey,
Oh,
you
so
too.
you like
You
sex
too.
trafficking?
Donald Trump is a piece of racist, homophobe, misogynist, bigot, just like the person talking.
Children.
You're so worried about
You
children.
like children being
You're on a
You like
podcast.
children being
Dude,
Our
lower
president
your
has
voice.
done more.
You're
Has
screaming.
done more.
You must like
Why don't
have
you
a headache.
Google Operation
You have a
Broken
headache.
Heart?
I don't give a
Google
fuck.
Operation.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
because you don't
fuck.
care about the children.
You're
a
on a-
selfish, wicked woman. You want children to be and This is what sin leads you to.
I
She
love
wants child trafficking.
I do.
She wants it.
Yes. Oh my
So
God.
wicked.
You're on a campus right now.
You want child trafficking.
Like the weirdo.
Why do you want child trafficking?
Why do you care so
Why
much?
do you hate the babies?
Why do you
want the Why?
Donald Trump is a rapist himself. Hey GoPro, hey YouTube, look at this guy.
Other presidents in
Awesome.
modern history.
YouTube, this guy's he's a little upset right now. The problem is, guys like him. The problem is guys who think that it's cool to come talk about Donald Trump. Who cares so much about child trafficking? We're on a fucking
That's the
college
reason I
campus.
support him. That's the reason I
Really?
support him.
Really?
Because he's
At least one sane person showed up to counter the crazy screaming. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that this man promised us evidence that all of the people he came out and told you were bad guys, and I'm only saying bad guys because I don't want to censor myself. Anyway, none of them have been outed. There's been no evidence to come out, even though, just so you know, he did promise us that. That's where this all started. So for number one, is this man crazy? Has he lost his mind? Or is he on to something with his crazy conspiracies? Next up, it's somebody that you all know. Well, I was going to say know and love, but that's not true. Jordan Sather. Let me pull him up on the screen here. So,
Number 2, Jordan Sather.
This man has promised you for over a year now that you're gonna know who his secret government leaker is, but even more so, he promised you that the sealed indictment count that was out there was going to get all of these deep state bad guys put into prison. And conveniently, he said you could sit back and relax. You didn't have to protest. You don't have to be active. You don't have to do anything yourself other than watch his YouTube videos and donate to him. And all of the bad guys are going to go down. Number 2 is Jordan Sather with all of his predictions and all of his promises that he stated, conveniently changing the due date every month when it didn't happen. In the comments, let me know what you think about none of his statements coming true over the last while. And I suppose I'll do the work of editing in some of the stuff he said. Let's do it. Even though it's boring and it's not cool.
About indictments. So, first number that we had heard, remember, was about a little above 44,000, I should say, 4,300, and that was indictments counted from around the country that whole year. We have 9,300 in scene. Let's, get our horses ready because we're going to be, in my opinion, running through the towns, shouting to people, saying, hey, this is going on, this is happening. And when, in my opinion, the certain events take place, disclosures, arrests, things have to go public because it's a matter of time, very short time, very short time, very short time, very short time.
Now, of course, it's been a very long time, but every week or two he moves the goalpost and says it'll just be a very short time for an entire year. Now, to the credit of sane people everywhere, more and more people are waking up to the fact that he's just putting on a show and he's LARPing himself, and he's not doing as well as he used to, and he's been losing it a little bit lately, but I'm not going to go there. You just tell me. For number 2, it's Jordan Sather, and is he crazy or lying, or is he on to something? You let me know down in the comments. That's number 2. Let's move on.
Number 3, Michael Lewis Arthur Meyer of Veterans on Patrol.
And finally, for number 3 in this episode, we're talking about VOP, Veterans on Patrol, Screwy Louie. Now, I'm just going to sum this up really quick. This man came onto YouTube being thrust by the supporters of the conspiracy theory Q, and they all shared him around and tried to tell people how serious his message was and that people need to believe him. They need to head to the desert and help them. And some irresponsible, really dumb YouTubers even told people to get guns and head down to the border with him. But people noticed that all of the evidence he was showing was fake, that it wasn't there, or that it was fabricated. You get me? You remember all of it. If you don't remember it, there are plenty of exposés out there. I've done some on my main channel. I'm showing you, though, how it's been a very long time since Lewis Michael Arthur Meyer of Veterans on Patrol. It's been a very long time since he came out with his claim that all of this stuff was going on at the border. By the way, do you remember how back then I told you that him being down there and his ties to the FBI, I thought he was like some type of conspiracy frontman before some big event happened on the border? And is it not strange that right after Screwy Louie appears down there, now we have all of this border issue happening? I'll let all that go. I'm asking you the question. With all of this time passing and Screwy Louie not producing one single piece of evidence, even though he's had the cops down there a million times, tried to give them bloody knives that have no blood on them, tries to give them clothes of adults and pass them off as kids, and tries to give them even the bones of adult migrants in their 40s and try to tell the world that they are kids. All of that's happened and not one single piece of evidence has come from it. Is the man crazy or is he on to something? He's number 3. Let me know down in the comments and I will take us out of this video. Well, I'm going to speak at the end, but let me show you a little bit of where he is now. How he is now losing his mind because his trend is down. People aren't believing him. And he's been screaming, yelling, flipping out, going around and attacking other people down there on the border. He's been busted on top of a roof trying to steal the solar panels off of the neighbors down there. Yeah, all of those news reports have been shown on my channel if you want to catch up. But you take a listen to this recent video.
Thing is, I don't care about Saul, man. I don't care about all that fake-ass registered sex offense or evil criminal shit. I don't care. Okay? All that's meant to pull us off. We have to be out here fact-checking this every day. And I'm going to tell you something. It's brutal out here.
I'm sure it is, sir, considering not a single piece of information's come out, and I won't go into the rant again. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and end this out now. So this is just a portion of everything I have to bring you in the next few weeks before we come into 2019. I at least want to get all of this ironed out in a couple videos to remember the craziness of 2018. Remember that anyone can get on the internet and say anything. The only thing that matters is the hard, provable facts that they bring with them. Make sure you're not getting lied to, and don't support people like this down there. I'm UNIRock. Thanks for watching the Red Pill to Pay the Bills year-end review. I'll have more of these for you before the first of the year. I appreciate you so much. You guys have really made this series popular, and people really like it. I get people sending me stuff all the time asking me to do more Red Pill to Pay the Bills, and you know, they send new requests to look at new claims, and I couldn't do it without you. So if you've got someone that you want us to look at, it's UNIRocktv@gmail.com. I have Twitter @UNIRocktv. Make sure you check out Streamlabs, my link down in the About section. We are sponsored from them, so if you click that link and download the free program to create videos, it'll donate to our show, and you won't spend a dime the entire time you use the program. I've been using it for years. Absolutely free to make my YouTube videos. It's a great program. PayPal link below, and of course, I couldn't do it without my Patreon supporters. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys so much. Let me go ahead and run my Patreon supporters right after this. I'm going to run their names by to say thank you to you guys and show how much I appreciate the fact that, you know, with ad revenue the way it is and how YouTube is now, because of Patreon, because of you being able to donate, it makes us able to do this show. And I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon. This is episode 1. I'll be putting out episode 2 here in about a week or a few days. Who knows? And every night I'll catch you right here on UNIRock 2, right around 8 p.m., give or take a couple hours for our live show.